After a lopsided first semifinal of the 2025 Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament, we are now live at Greenwood High School for the rematch of last year's Perry County Championship game between the visitors, the West Perry Lady Mustangs, and the hometown Greenwood Wildcats in semifinal number 2. Hello, everyone watching on both the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page and the Perry County Talk Sports Zone YouTube channel. I am Alex Ball, the Golden Pipes of Perry County Basketball, here for a rematch of last year's championship game, where the Greenwood Wildcats a year ago defeated the Mustangs in a low-scoring, close affair between the Wildcats and Mustangs, and Greenwood coming up on top 39-30, winning their first Perry County championship last year since 2010. The Perry County Athletic Directors would like to extend their sincere appreciation to the Newport Owls Club for sponsoring all Perry County tournaments and for their gracious financial support. The Owls' generosity plays a vital role in the success of our Perry County tournaments and in the scholarships provided to our student athletes from Newport, Susquehanna, West Perry, and Greenwood. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy the tournament. And here we go with our starting lineups for Greenwood versus West Perry.
Time for the starting lineups. First, for the Mustangs, at one guard position, she's a freshman, number 12, Addison Lufer. Add another guard position, number 22, sophomore, Campbell Cola. Add another guard position, she is a sophomore, number 24, Mariah Blumenshine. At 140, junior, number 30, Haley Prout. And at another forward position, number 40, sophomore, Lily Denneker. The West Perry Mustangs are coached by Shane Dyers, assisted by Allison Howard and Bill Mark. And now, the starting line for the Greenwood Wildcats. At one guard position, she is a junior, number 1, Sylvia Gant. At the other guard position, she's a junior, number 20, Georgine Lickard. At forward, she is a senior, number 4, Danica Zarenko. At another forward position, number 25, junior, Gabby Gant. At another forward position, junior, number 15, Maddie Weller. The Greenwood Wildcats are coached by Jeff Beats. He is assisted by TJ Weller and Leanne Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats. As we now honor our country with the singing of our Star-Spangled Banner, performed tonight by junior Greenwood student Lucy Black.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, that the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perils of sight, for the ramparts we watched, tears of gallantry streaming, and the lanterns bright glare, the bells are singing
Greenwood Wildcat Foundation works to provide funding and support for innovative educational programs not within the Greenwood School District's traditional budget or curriculum. Programs are funded through charitable donations as well as special events and fundraising activities. Donation baskets are available at the concession stands. For more information, contact them at Greenwood Wildcat Foundation at gmail.com or look them up on Facebook. Semifinal number 2 about to get underway. The winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow night where they'll take on the Susquehanna Blackhawks. Susquehanna a dominant 64-16 victory against the Newport Buffaloes in semifinal number 1. Who would the Newport Buffaloes face in the consolation game first tomorrow? And who will play for a championship against Susquehanna tomorrow night? We are about to find out. West Prairie is in the green, Greenwood is in the white. And they are underway. The West Prairie Lady Mustangs are direction of third-year head coach Shannon Dyer, and a three-point shot is off the mark for Campbell Kolak, getting a start for the West Prairie Lady Mustangs. Greenwood with the rebound. Greenwood, here's Sophie again. Sophie again, backwards pass over to Georgine Rickard. And Rickard gets the shot up, and the foul commences. And the first foul of the game is on West Prairie's Lily Daniker. Lily Daniker getting a start for Lady Mustangs. Shane Dyer and his family are with us here tonight. And of course, you got $1 to $2 for the Dyer family. Blake Dyer out, not on the floor at the moment, but she should get some playing time later on. She was a member of the West Prairie field hockey team earlier this season as a freshman. And now a foul and a turnover here for the Greenwood Wildcats. This place is packed. You got the Susquehanna fans and the team sticking around to see who they will face for a championship tomorrow night. And you got a lot of green and white for West Prairie fans. And, of course, the home faithful, the Greenwood Wildcats fans, along with their War Zone student section. Coming out big on their home gym here tonight. So no score as we are over a minute in. And there's a foul called on West Prairie. Number 30, Haley Prowl. Packed house here tonight. A season opener here for both teams tonight. A year ago, this was the championship game where the Greenwood Wildcats in a low-scoring matchup got a 39-30 win against the West Prairie Lady Mustangs, winning their first Prairie County Championship a year ago since 2010. And now the Greenwood Wildcats, they're looking to win back-to-back Prairie County Championships for the first time since doing so back in 1995 and 1996. Here we go with a foul called on the Wildcats. Foul is on Greenwood's Maddie Weller.
Her first, team's first.
Could be expecting another defensive game for both these teams here. A lot of fouls, maybe a few turnovers here. Greenwood West Prairie already with 3 fouls in this game.
Out of bounds. Ball stays here.
And last foul was the first on Greenwood. And now to Campbell Kolak. Kolak over to Blumenschein. Blumenschein finds Allison Lufer. Lufer over to Haley Prowl. And taking her eye off the ball last second, there was Austin Wolf. And it's a turnover. The Greenwood Wildcats will take over. Greenwood with the shot up, and that is way off the mark for Georgine Rickard. Good defensive pressure once again for the Lady Mustangs. Over here for Mariah Blumenschein. Blumenschein, part of the West Prairie Girls soccer team, made it to district playoffs once again this past fall. A few of these players play soccer and field hockey in the fall sports season. Now hitting the hard floor, wooden floor here at Greenwood High School. And now a takeaway for the Wildcats. A shot up, no good for Gabby Ginn. Ball is still loose, offensive rebound for Danica Sarenko, and backguard Gab again. Nobody covering Gant, and a 3-point shot off the mark, and it's rebounded by Allison Lufer. It's Blumenstein, and we gotta have a whistle here. There's the West Prairie Lane Mustang going down in front of the scores table. That is number 33, Austin Wolf. Austin Wolf will go to the bench. She seems to be okay. I mean, she might have been cramping a little bit, but was able to get off and over to the bench. Inbound pass almost taken away. Campbell Kolak, however, finds Allison Lufer. A big squad for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs this year. And Blumenstein getting the ball. Greenwood with the full court pressure defense. All by herself. Allison Lufer for free. And the West Prairie Lane Mustangs, they traveled well here today, ladies and gentlemen, as the West Prairie Lane Mustangs get on the board first with a 3-pointer from Allison Lufer. Wow, I was not expecting a big war like that from the West Prairie Lane Mustangs. There are a lot of fans of the Grand right here. Allison Lufer, a freshman. This is a very young team this year. Only one senior for West Prairie girls basketball. And now going to the line, shooting 2 is number 1, Sophia Gent. And she buries the first. The foul last time up was on Allison Lufer. Second free throw. And it's too strong. West Prairie with the foul. Only one senior for West Prairie girls basketball this season, and that is Brooklyn Wolf. I take that back. 2 seniors on the team this year, Austin and Brooklyn Wolf. Jump ball, Greenwood possession arrow. 3-1 for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs.
Number 15, Audrey Gardner.
Audrey Gardner coming in for West Prairie. Danica Sarenko back in for the Wildcats. And again, going over to Sophia Gant. Yeah, man, there is something cooking in that concession stand. It smells really good up here. Nice pass up the middle. Rebound, offensive rebound. And now a long 2-point shot from the line, and that banks in for Georgine Rickard. Just like that, we are tied up at 3. Pass, and Blumenstein tries to keep it in. Pass went behind the back of another West Prairie player. Looked to be Campbell Kolak. Good passing for Lee for the first time. Shot off the side for Olivia Gant. And Wildcats get it right back. Over here, here's Rickard. Rickard with a high shot off the top of the backboard. Doesn't go in. Looks like Georgie Rickard is going to go to the line, shooting 2. Foul is on Audrey Gardner.
Audrey Gardner, her first, team's 5th.
And it's Georgine Rickard. Shooting 2. And the Wildcats have to lead for the first time.
Entering the game for the Wildcats, number 3, Lexi Moore.
Lexi Moore now in for Greenwood. Second free throw, also good for Rickard.
Entering the game for the Wildcats, number 4, Danica Sarenko, replacing number 20, Georgine Rickard.
We see the 2 athletic directors representing these 2 schools with us here tonight. We see Matt Bingaman. Matt Bingaman, the Greenwood athletic director, of course, is here. And right next to him is the West Prairie athletic director in his 2nd year as the AD for West Prairie. That is Adam Marceau. Three-point shot, trying to get it, take back the lead. Shot off the mark for Allison Lufer, just a bit short. Lady Mustangs here to get right back, but spectacular takeaway here for Lexi Moore. More with a breakaway shot, and she gets it in for two. A steal, breakaway, and score. And the Wildcats now up by 4, thanks to Lexi Moore. Five fouls already on West Perry in this first quarter. Wildcats with a massive advantage here. Shot off the side of the glass and offensive rebound. Straight up, no for Lexi Moore. Straightaway free, in and out for Jaden Brocious. And a loose ball foul on the Wildcats. Chadley Gant. Her first foul, team second.
For the Wildcats, number 40, Lily Denker, number 30, Haley Brown.
Lady Denker and Haley Proud back in for the Lady Mustangs. Now, couple substitutions for Greenwood now. Sophia Gant, and coming for the first time, Cam Walton is in for the Greenwood Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats on a 7-0 run after giving up a three-pointer from Addison Lupfer. Here's Haley Prowl. Prowl trying to tip it up to the floor to travel. This is going to be a backcourt violation. And Greenwood will have it. And now, before the inbound pass for Greenwood, the Lady Mustangs head coach Shannon Dyer is going to call a timeout. 1:57 to go here in the first quarter. This is the 2025 Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament, semifinal number 2, exclusively on Facebook and on YouTube. Back here after the West Perry timeout. Greenwood Wildcats on a 7-0 run after West Perry's Allison Lufer got the opening free. So here we go with the Lady Wildcats. Here for Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore finds Cam Walton, and Walton travels. If you just missed it, in semifinal number 1, well, if you're a Susquehanna fan, you missed a lot of points. A 64-16 victory against Newport Buffaloes. That could be, we don't know the official stats just yet, but that could be the largest margin of victory for Susquehanna in a Perry County tournament game. We'll check the record books and see what happens. We'll let you know for sure tomorrow night. Mariah Blumenstein now. Blumenstein's shot gets blocked. But she's able to get it back and trying to find Allison Lufer and goes out of bounds. Shannon Dyer, third-year head coach, taking over after longtime head coach Mike Urich retired from coaching at West Perry, one of the all-time coaching greats, not just at West Perry, but in all of Perry County in basketball. Shannon Dyer doing a fantastic job. His whole family is here. We see Shay Dyer is here, probably at home for winter break. Shay Dyer plays field hockey, Division I field hockey at Lock Haven University. A tough season this past year for Lady Eagles. But here we go with Greenwood with a takeaway, And good defense stuff from Ryan Blumenstein. Georgie Rickard denied the shot. We have 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. As expected, a low-scoring first quarter. Could be a low-scoring game just like it was a year ago. And some movement and a shot and the foul.
Oh, come on, guys.
Georgine Rickard gets 2 more and he has a chance for a 3-point play. Foul was on Lily Daneker. Georgine Rickard hit her first 2 free throws tonight. She has 6 points already. And make it 7. 7 points for Georgine Rickard and a 10-0 run for the Wildcats. And now another takeaway in the final 30 seconds. And ball is tipped. Goes out of bounds. Possession staying with the Wildcats. And now substitution coming for Lady Mustangs. We're going to see Alexis Yoder coming in now for the Lady Mustangs. I think both teams thought it was Westbury ball, but I know it was clear from up here that it is Greenwood ball. And there was nobody around Cam Walton. And Walton gets the easiest basket there is on an inbound pass with no defenders around her. And a 12-0 run, and a shot is blocked by the foul. Campbell Kolak went up for the shot. And looked to be a good block for number 24, Cam Walton. But it's called a foul. So it's Campbell Kolak. And to the war zone, warning on the free throws, and Campbell Kolak misses the first. 11 seconds to go. Second free throw, also no good. Campbell Kolak misses both. High pass goes right to some West Prairie fans. Mustangs have time for one more shot now. It's Mariah Blumenstein. Blumenstein, long, I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it goes out of bounds, and Greenwood has 1 second to get a shot. A lopsided first quarter. There might have been an extra second on that, but the shot is no good on a buzzer beater. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. 12-3 for the Greenwood Wildcats on a 12-0 run to end the first 8 minutes. You're watching semifinal number 2 of the 52nd annual Perry County Girls Basketball Tournament, exclusively on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page and on Perry County Talk Sports Zone YouTube channel. We are back here for the start of the second quarter. Look at those two sitting next to each other. To your right, that is the Greenwood Athletic Director, Matt Bingaman. And to his left, that is the West Bay Athletic Director, Adam Marceau. As we are getting set for the start of the second quarter. And now Matt Bingaman has to be excited for what he is seeing. And so we are back here for the start of the second quarter. 12-3 for the Greenwood Wildcats. West Perry's Addison Lufer had a 3-point shot, but then it was 12-0 run for the Greenwood Wildcats as we hit the second quarter. And now West Prairie trying to break this streak here. Audrey Gardner, three-point shot. Shot is off the mark, goes out of bounds. Marceau, great guy. We got to know over at West Prairie. Second year as the AD for West Prairie. Matt Bingaman, even before he was the athletic director at Greenwood. He was a longtime friend of mine. As well as my dad, big baseball umpire. And there's the shot, and that will be a free throw. Pair of free throws coming up for Danica Sorenko. Foul is on Allison Rufer. That's her second.
Going to line, shooting a pair for Greenwood, Danica Sorenko.
Danica Sorenko going to the line for the first time tonight. A 12-0 run. Now the West Prairie Mustang fans are trying to make some noise. And it works. Sorenko misses the first. Substitutes coming for Lane Mustangs. We see Audrey Gardner and Haley Prowl back in. Lane Mustang fans. And once again to disrupt the groove for Danica Sorenko, but the second free throw is successful. 13-0 run for the Greenwood Wildcats. Trying to run away with this one early and trying to get a jump ball, but a foul. And that's actually a smart foul for Audrey Gardner, even though it's her second. She prevents a breakaway from happening.
Audrey Gardner, that's her second in the quarter.
The Wildcats all roll right now. The offense hasn't been perfect, but their defense has been spectacular since giving up the opening three for West Prairie. And now here is Sophia Gint going right in front of the paint. And she gets it for two. Very clears, and here now for Ryan Mustangs. This is Haley Prowl over to Mariah Blumenshine. Blumenshine trying to get herself, trying to end the run, and her shot is off the mark. Long pass goes off the hands of Georgine Rickard. West Prairie will take over. Lexi Moore back in for the Wildcats. Man, Lane Mustangs, I mean, you can't do much better on defense, but you have to get the offense running because the Wildcat defense, they are just imploding the scoreboard right now. A lopsided matchup so far. A 15-0 run. This has to end it, and a three-point straightaway shot is short. The shot was taken by Audrey Gardner, and now timeout for West Prairie. This is their second timeout.
Timeout is called by West Prairie.
It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. 15-3 for the Greenwood Wildcats. 6:15 left to go in the second quarter. Actually, let's take a look at some of the comments. See if do we have any comments that we can highlight right now? Yeah, so we see Linda. She's just pointing out where she is watching. Again, we would love your feedback. We want to know where you are watching. We are not just on Facebook anymore. We are now also on YouTube. Go over to PeCo Sports Zone on YouTube, where you can watch this same broadcast. It is very exciting that we have the capabilities now to be on Facebook and on YouTube, along with all these special equipment that we now have, thanks to a generous donation from the Bank of Landisburg. We want to thank the Bank of Landisburg for sponsoring us. And tonight, the Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament is brought to you by the Bank of Landisburg and by PeCo Landscapes.
Out of the timeout, Greenwood basketball.
So back here after the West Prairie timeout, Greenwood has possession. 15-3, a 15-0 run No doubt that the message from Shannon Dyer, the head coach for West Perry, has to be saying, hey, we got to find a way to get more stops and get more scoring chances. And now, great scoring chance here, dribbling around for Sophia Gant. Offensive rebound, however, as that's been a struggle for Lady Mustangs also. And Sophia Gant, once again, a shot dribbles around, and it's off the mark. Doesn't go in for Sophia Gant, off, and it's rebounded by Allison Lufer. Here now is Haley Prowl. Prowl lost it. Took her eye off the dribble. And rather easy takeaway for Sophia Gant. They get pass back to Gabby Gant. Over to Lexi Moore. Moore is looking for Danica Sorenko under the basket. And it's taken away by a long pass intended for Campbell Kolak. And it's Wildcat ball. Back in is Letty Daniker.
She's replacing number 30, Haley Prowl.
Back in for Haley Prowl. A low scoring second quarter. Lion Mustangs haven't scored since the opening minute of the third. Or the first quarter, and speak of free, there's one for Sophia Gant. 18-0 run for the Greenwood Wildcats since going down 3-0 early. Now here is Campbell Kolak, and this has to end it, and finally the West Perry Lady Mustangs end an 18-0 run. And it's Campbell Kolak for two. Campbell Kolak is freshman for the Lady Mustangs, getting the first 2 points of her high school career. Gabby Gant gets 2 back, and now the Greenwood Wildcats are going to call a timeout. And some moments here, a little slow to get up for Greenwood. A player can, oh, that is number 1, Sophia Gant, a little slow to get up. What happened there? Let's do we have a replay of what might have just happened there? That's one of the best things about what we have now with our new technology is the replays. I guess we don't have one just yet, but it's a timeout for Greenwood. 20-5 for the Greenwood Wildcats.
It'll be West Perry basketball.
So back after the Greenwood timeout. It was only a 30-second timeout. There's Blumenshine. Blumenshine over to Campbell Kolak. Man, backwards pass, back to Kolak, and she gets free. Campbell Kolak with the last 5 points for the West Perry Lady Mustangs. And now trying to get it back for free is Jaden Brocious. And that shot is off the mark. No, doesn't go in. There was a foul on that as well. Foul on Georgine Ricker. That's her first, team's first of the second quarter.
31 back in for the Wildcats. Pardon me, Mustangs.
Haley Prowl just came back in, takes a shot. She gets the rebound. Not pretty much out for Looper, and she buries it. And look at this, an 8-0 run now for the West Perry Lady Mustangs. Trying to get back into this. It's back to a single-digit deficit. And so we go with Greenwood. The West Perry Lady Mustangs trying to get back into this. And here's a long 2-point shot. That is Cam Walton for her third and 4th points. West Perry Lady Mustangs back or hurry up. And oh my goodness, we got a shooting contest, ladies and gentlemen. Campbell Kolak has come alive. She has 8 points in less than a minute. Almost a takeaway for Blumenshine. But going right back is Georgine Ricker. Oh my goodness, we have numbers flying. Here on our score sheet, 24-14. Now for Greenwood. Trying to get it back, and the shot is blocked. and taken away by the Wildcats. Over here now is Rickard. Rickard with a hard foul. And that's going to be, let's see, we have a comment. B.A. Sue watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Doing a great job as always. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but yeah. Oh, it's not just me, it's also our producer, Nick Miller. We're doing a good job. The technology is doing great for us, the brand new equipment that we have. Yeah. Once again, thank you for your support. And so here we go, 2:44 to go before halftime. What was looked to be a low-scoring contest has just became a shooting contest here, and double dribble was called on the Wildcats. We also have to carry the last foul, by the way, was on Addison Lufer. That's her third personal foul in this game. Takeaway, Sophia Gant trying to find Sorenko. Pass goes out of bounds. Sorenko wasn't expecting a pass behind her back. I must get a little bit of a break. 24-14 with 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. No, this is Brooklyn Wolf, who just came in for the first time. One of 2 seniors for West Prairie girls basketball this season. This goes out of bounds. Wildcat ball. And that pass is tipped. Haley Pro with the block. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but anyway, it's a takeaway. Blumenstein with a shot, and that's no good. Offensive rebound for Wolf. And Wolf finds Campbell Kolak. She gets the shot, the foul, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Number 22, Campbell Kolak, going to the line once again. She missed her first 2 free throws. Second foul on Cam Walton. This time, Campbell Kolak buries the free throw. So, change in the court for the Lady Mustangs. So, movement. Second free throw, good for Campbell Kolak.
Entering the game for the Mustangs is number 13.
Back to an 8-point game. Wildcats with less than 2 minutes to go. Hard foul. I would try Georgine Rickard a low slow to get up. So first foul on Brooklyn Wolf. Maddie Weller is now in for the Wildcats. Long inbound pass. Going out, here's Rickard off the glass and in. Georgie Rickard has come alive. She has 11 points in the first half. 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's Blumenstein, 1-on-1 against Sophia Gant. And there's an impossible shot. And that is nowhere close for the Lady Mustangs. And here's Sophia Gant, 3-pointer off the mark. So moving here, and awareness for Ashley Lofer to find Haley Prowl. Shannon Dyer, the head coach from West Prairie, with a minute to go, telling the team to relax. We do not need to be ahead at halftime. Just cut into this lead, and 3-point shot will not help Ashley Lofer, and we're going to have a jump ball and position arrow pointing towards the Wildcats. Now you see, in 3 years from now, you just cannot hang on to the ball as long as these players are used to doing a lot in their high school careers, because in 2028, there will be a shot clock on right here at Greenwood High School. That was just approved by the PIAA yesterday. And now pass loose. Intercepted. There's the shot, and nice by West playing near for Maya Smith. Maya Smith getting the 2 points. Back to an 8-point lead for the Wildcats. And trying to get it back in more. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound by Addison Lufer. And here's a reaching foul. Got to be called on Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore with her first foul.
Personal fouls called on the Greenwood number 3, Lexi Moore. That's her first, team's third.
That's the third team foul for Greenwood. 4 fouls in the second quarter for West Perry. Audrey Gardner. Audrey Gardner going back in for LA Mustangs. West Perry down by a single digit deficit. LA Mustangs trying to have a better score at halftime. Here's Haley Prowl. Haley Prowl's shot gets blocked.
Off the Wildcats, ball stays here.
And ball goes off White's number 15 for Greenwood. Wearing the 15 is Maddie Weller. Lily Daniker back in. Shot there for Daniker, gets blocked again. The blue and white doing good with stopping the shots. 5 seconds to go. Mustangs might be looking for a buzzer beater. Daniker. Haley Proud with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Moore, and that will take us to halftime. Aaron Sauer foul number 2. What a good game we got here. A little bit of scoring in the first half, and after 16 minutes, the Greenwood Wildcats are up by 8, 26-18 at the half. This is semifinal number 2 of the Perry County Girls Basketball Tournament of 2025. Greenwood versus West Perry, exclusively on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page and on PeCo Sports Talk YouTube channel. We will be back in a couple minutes for the halftime report. Greenwood is up 26-18 at the half. We are back here now for the halftime report. The Greenwood Wildcats, they had a big run early on in the first half, but now the Lane Mustangs showing some life at the late stages of the second quarter, and that makes this a doable comeback for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs. But the Greenwood Wildcats are still hanging on by 8 points in the first half. Hanging into the second half, I should say. So here we are with the first half scoring summary. First for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs, Maya Smith with 2 points for West Prairie, 6 points for Allison Lufer, and Campbell Kolak getting her first career start for West Prairie girls basketball, getting 10 points in the first half. The Greenwood Wildcats, a lot of scoring affair for the Greenwood Wildcats. 1 point for Danica Sorenko on the free throw in the second quarter. 2 points for Lexi Moore in the first quarter. 2 points as well for Gabby Gans. Those 2 points to score in the second. 4 points for Cam Walton. 6 points for Sophia Gant. And Georgine Ricker leads the way for the Greenwood Wildcats with 11 points. Well, we figured this would be a low-scoring affair between these two teams, but really this Greenwood team, they are coming off high expectations. Like the Greenwood Wildcats in each of the last 2 years had deep playoff run in the PIAA state tournament. 2 years ago, they became the first girls basketball team in the history of Perry County to make it to the state semifinals. A year ago, they made it to the state quarterfinals after a third place finish in the District 3 playoffs. And it's the Greenwood team coming off a 21-8 season a year ago, 9-4 in the Tri-5 Athletic Association. West Prairie went 6-16 a year ago, 4-11 in a very tough Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. But Greenwood Wildcats, they're looking to do something that they haven't done since 1995 and 1996. That is to win back-to-back Perry County championships, but they still have to get past the West Prairie Mustangs in our second semifinal, and either Greenwood or West Prairie will be taking on the Susquehanna Blackhawks in tomorrow night's championship game. Susquehanna dominated the first semifinal against Newport 64-16. That might be a record breaker for largest margin of victory for Susquehanna and the Perry County tournament game. We'll let you know for sure tomorrow night. But here we go. We are about to get started for the second half here at Greenwood High School. Thank you once again so much for tuning in on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page, as well as our new YouTube channel. I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of Perry County basketball, and we see a couple comments here. DeLon Kinder saying, great technology. You always do a great job. Go Mustangs. Yeah, the Kittners, they are huge Mustang supporters. Who else is watching? Well, that's pretty much the latest on the comments we have seen so far. But here we go at the start of the third quarter. West Prairie Lane Mustangs in the green. We'll have possession to start things off. And the shot is blocked for Campbell Kolak, and take it right back is Danica Sorenko. Sorenko's shot gets blocked, and here comes a foul. Very quickly, 2 free throws for Greenwoods. Looks like it's going to be Sophia Gant, actually.
Personal foul called on West Perry, number 24, Mariah Blumenshine.
Mariah Blumenshine caught on her first foul.
Team's first foul in the second half. Pardon me, in the third quarter. At the line, shooting the player.
Top 2 scores for each team in the first half. Georgine Rickard had 11 points in the first half, while West Prairie's Campbell Kolak had 10. First free throw for Sophia Gant is solid. Trying to make this a 10-point game again, rolling in and out. But an offensive rebound, and now Sophia Gant looking for a 4-point play, perhaps a three-pointer off the mark. Perimeter shot off the mark for Sophia Gant. And the shot is blocked. Danica Sorenko denies Campbell Kolak of an easy bucket. That's Maddie Weller. Over to Georgine Ricker. Actually, that was Gabby Gant, and taken back by Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore trying to take it herself back to Sophia Gant. There's a long 2-point shot. Off the mark for Matty Rowe. Too strong. And gotta have a jump ball. Possession towards the Wildcats. Just 48 hours ago, the Newport Buffaloes reclaimed the Perry County Wrestling Championship. And this is a rare territory for West Perry High School that at this point of the school year, they have yet to win a Perry County Championship. Susquehanna has won 2 Perry County Championships so far this school year. Here's a shot, and it looked like a good block for Haley Prowl. And a little frustrated on that foul and Sophia Gant. Sophia Gant looks to be shaken up, but she gets back up to go for 2. That's the second foul of Haley Prowl. First free throw is good for Gant. Looked like it was about to be a substitution, not just yet. Gant with the second free throw. Too strong, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gabby Gant. Susquehanna High School has won the Perry County Field Hockey Tournament to start off the school year. And just earlier, about a month ago, Susquehanna won the cheerleading competition for Perry County Tournament. Greenwood High School won the boys soccer tournament earlier that was hosted by West Perry. And just 2 nights ago, at West Perry, Newport winning the Perry County Championship in boys wrestling. There's the shot, jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards the Mustangs this time. Ten-point deficit for the West Perry Lady Mustangs. He gets something going offensively. Lady Daneker, and that looked like that pass was going to get out of reach, but fortunately for the Mustangs, Daneker Swanko touched it, went towards the West Perry bench. West Perry will have it. Campbell Kolak. Go over to Addison Lufer. Lufer buried a free earlier. Smart strategy for Lexi Moore. Tangling up with Addison Lufer for the jump ball and the ball.
For the Mustangs, number 13, Mia Smith.
Maya Smith back in for the Lady Mustangs, coming in for Lady Daneker. And a very quick walk. A quick walk called on Georgine Rickard. The Mustangs get a little bit of a breakdown by 10. And all by herself and shot short for Smith. To Rickard. 3-point land for Lexi Moore. Off the corner of the rim. Lady Mustangs for an opportunity. Here's Mariah Blumenstein. A high shot off the top of the backboard. Greenwood student section was about ready to catch that ball. And that backfield play, it's still out of bounds, so it goes over the backboard, even by an inch. That's a thing. Again, 3 years from now, there could be a shot clock off where that ball was. Well, we'll still be out of bounds anyway, but here's the travel. Greenwood fans not excited about that, but it was the right call.
And number 3, Mike Seymour.
Greenwood Wildcats not taking advantage of possession when it comes to their shots. That's keeping the Lady Mustangs in the game as of right now. And now a long 2-point shot. Off the mark for Kolak. Ball goes out of bounds. Greenwood ball.
Personal foul called on West Perry, number 12.
That was actually a foul on Addison Lufer. That's her 4th. And now coming in for the first time is Blake Dyer. Blake Dyer, the younger sister of Shay Dyer, wearing the same number 10 that Shay Dyer wore during her playing days at West Prairie High School in the last 4 years. Now graduated a year ago. Shay Dyer, a member of the Lock Haven University field hockey team. Shay Dyer was part of that state championship team a year ago for the Lady Mustangs. There's a travel violation called on Hetty Prowl. Like they're also the daughter of West Prairie head coach Shannon Dyer, and Shannon is going to call a timeout with 4:59 to go here in the third quarter.
It'll be a West Prairie timeout, full timeout.
There's a full timeout. We'll take a break. There's 28-18 still for the Greenwood Wildcats. 4:59 to go in the third quarter. Just got an update from Greenwood boys basketball. They're at a minors tournament today, and they won their game just now, 46-30, the final score for Greenwood boys basketball. Congratulations to the Greenwood men Wildcats on a season opening win. And a turnover. No, a foul actually.
Personal foul called on Greenwood number 4, Danica Zarenko.
Danica Zarenko called on a personal foul before the inbound pass. Black Dyer go to the bench, and coming in for West Prairie is Audrey Gardner. There's Gardner. Gardner almost lost it, and there's a half-court violation. Good defensive stuff for Jaden Brocious. Some West Prairie fans are saying Greenwood had possession at that half-court violation, but it was anything but that. There's a shot from the elbow, and that goes in and out. Offensive rebound, and Blumenstein trying to keep it. Did she step out of bounds? Yes, she did. That's tough. Just lose it by a half a step. And now Blake Dyer coming back in for West Prairie, along with Brooklyn Wolf. Blumenstein had a hand. It goes right back to Greenwood. A good defensive swipe. Getting the steal is Mariah Blumenstein. Blumenstein goes up court. She's got to have a shot from the side. And Blake Dyer have a foot. And it looks like Mariah Blumenstein is shaken up at the play. And she is hanging on to her right knee. Her leg was already wrapped up prior to this game. She has had some knee problems in the past. And so with 4:14 to go, we have an injury timeout. That was almost a takeaway, too, for Greenwood. And a huge concern here for West Prairie. As Mariah Blumenstein is down at the baseline. We're going to take a quick break. It's after an injury timeout. Mariah Blumenstein being tended to. Or actually, we're not going to take a timeout. Blumenstein is back up on her feet. It's clear that she is shaken up. I think there's something wrong with her right knee that was already wrapped up at the start of this game. She has had a knee issue earlier in the season at the beginning. Moonshine also a big part of the of the girls soccer team at West Perry. Excuse me, of the field hockey team, excuse me. But here we go with back in action after the entry timeout. Holy Blumenstein is okay. So Blake Dyer finds Campbell Kolak. 3-point shot, and a travels caught before the shot. Maya Smith had the right idea, but she took both feet and took a step. She might have jumped up by a foot. She did not get the shot right the first time. So that's a travel. As we're halfway now through the third quarter. 3-point corner shot. Off the mark for Sophia Gant. Brooklyn Wolf, good passing here. And 3-point shot, just short for Audrey Gardner. West Perry gets the ball back, however, on a takeaway. And there's a foul, and no, a travel was called on Campbell Kolak. They're at a bit of a stalemate here with scoring. You see Mariah Blumenstein getting some reps down the sideline. Yeah, looks like Mariah Blumenstein, well, not at the moment, but it looks like she might be good to go later on. Greenwood gets the ball back after the travel. And a shot off the side of the backboard. And oh, it looked like somebody got a handful of hair on Brooklyn Wolf, but wasn't called. And back and forth offensive rebounds for the Wildcats. And Brooklyn Wolf has it laying down, and there's a foul. Crazy stretch of offensive rebounds there. Becca Swanko committing her second foul. Team second of the third quarter. Back in for West Perry is Haley Prowl. Over here now for number 22, Campbell Kolak. There's a shot off the mark. Off it. Rebound by Maddie Ruller. Susquehanna Blackhawks look on as they await the winner of this game tomorrow night in the championship game. Here's Hassan-Lufer. You gotta be careful if you're Hassan-Lufer. 4 fouls already in this game. And now a desperation shot for Lufer, and she gets it for free. That's her third 3-point shot. Successful for Hassan-Lufer, and travel called on Greenwood's Gabby Gant. And finally, the scoring drought has ended there on a 3-point shot from Hassan-Lufer. Makes it a 7-point game, 28-21, and Greenwood calls a timeout.
It'll be a full timeout.
It's a full timeout for the Wildcats. We'll take a break. Let's pray. Now down by 7. We're back here after the Greenwood timeout. We kind of figured this would be a low-scoring game like it was a year ago. But we had second thoughts about the second quarter where both teams were getting their shots back and forth. But now, finally, West Prairie gets on the board in the third quarter. Greenwood has 2 points in the third quarter. West Prairie down by 3. It's been a low-scoring third, and Greenwood trying to get back into the scoring ways, and a jump ball.
Jump ball called.
Offense here, not agreeing with that. That's a jump ball. It will stay with the Wildcats. Blake Dyer coming back in for the Lady Mustangs. 2:01 left to go in the third quarter. West Prairie down by 7. And now almost an easy shot. And this ball goes out. Last touch by Danica Sorenko. The Lady Mustangs down by 7. They can make this a 2-possession game with a shot. And now here's Lufer for 3 once again. No, not good that time. There's a shot, and man, you gotta get a quick race, but offensive rebound, and Maddie Weller gets in for 2. Weller getting her first 2 points of the game. Back to a 9-point game. Ball almost got away from Gardner. Here's Blake Dyer. Blake Dyer and a pass, I believe, was tipped and taken right back by Sophia Gant. Here's Gant. And almost a wide open look, but not taking a shot with Danica Sorenko. There's Sorenko again. Sorenko, nice pass down the middle, block by Campbell Kolak. Eddie Prowl, ball is loose. And shot and a late foul is called. West Prairie will take it. And going to the line is Audrey Gardner for the first time tonight.
Personal foul called on Wildcats number 25, Gabby Gann. That's her second.
Gabby Gann called on her second personal foul. So far, this has been a very clean game for the Greenwood Wildcats. Only 3 players for Greenwood have 2 personal fouls. That's Danica Sorenko, Cam Walton, and Gabby Gant. Nobody else has more than 2. First free throw night for Audrey Gardner gets her on the board.
Entering the game for the Wildcats, number 3, Lexi Moore, number 42, Jaden Brocious.
Jaden Brocious coming in now for the Lady Wildcats.
Number 24,
Mariah Bloom, and good news here for the West Prairie Lady Mustang fans. Mariah Blumenshine is back out on the floor for the Lady Mustangs. Second free throw for Audrey Gardner, way off the mark.
Now we're entering the game for West Prairie's number 13, Mia Smith.
39 seconds to go before the fourth quarter. Greenwood up by 8. There's Gant. Gant and full court pressure defense. Maya Smith trying to get it. And a wide open look from the corner. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Campbell Kolak. Kolak backwards pass to Dyer. Dyer goes over to Smith. Smith finds Blumenshine. Blumenshine in trouble. And ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. West Prairie will maintain possession. With 14.5 seconds remaining.
Re-entering the game for West Prairie, number 30, Haley Prowl.
Haley Prowl back in for the Lady Mustangs. Going for the shot to make this a manageable comeback situation for the Lady Mustangs, but that's not going to help. And it's not going to be a half-court violation because it was tipped. And a long 2-point shot and off the mark for Lufer. And jump ball, it will stay with the Lady Mustangs with 3.4 seconds remaining.
Back in the game for West Prairie, number 40,
Ali Daniker back in for Lady Mustangs in the final seconds of the third. Lady Mustangs down by 8. Looking to cut into that deficit. Hey, Prowl, and there's going to be a jump ball, and no time somehow came off the clock. So Greenwood will have it.
It's Greenwood basketball.
And yeah, there was more than 3 seconds going off the board. And I don't think it ran, so they just saying the half is over. So that takes us to the end of the third quarter. Greenwood with an 8-point lead, 30-22. Don't go anywhere. We are in for an exciting finish here in semifinal number 2. Who is going to be taking on the Susquehanna LA Blackhawks tomorrow for a championship? We got to find out in the next quarter. Greenwood 30, West Prairie 22 in the second semifinal of the Prairie County Championship. We are back here for the start of the fourth quarter. However, they are having more technical issues on the scoreboard here at Greenwood High School. After the last stoppage in the third quarter, we're 3.4 seconds left. However, that time did not go down. They just assumed that 3 seconds went off the clock, and sure enough, it did. But right now, they are having trouble of getting the scoreboard to work. So we got a little bit of a delay here brewing. So we see the officials getting together. We see the Greenwood Athletic Director Matt Bingaman involved there, trying to get the scoreboard to work. Hey, it's the season opener for both teams, so why not? If you're going to have technical difficulties, might as well be in the first game so you can get them out of the way quick. So West Perry wisely is... are you kidding me? Are we going off the scoreboard right above us here? Yes, we are. So the scoreboard right above us is working. So here we go. Do not pay attention to the scoreboard that's in front of you. Just the one on bottom, because this one up here is working. So really got to be sharp on the time here. And so here we go. We have a 3-point shot. And how about that to start the fourth quarter? Campbell Kolak with a 3. Oh, this is going to drive us nuts because the scoreboard that is functional here at Greenwood is right above us and behind us here. So really got to pay attention to what the score is and what the time is. So here we go. Hey, Proud called on the foul. Oh, this is driving me nuts. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in the fourth quarter of semifinal number 2. First free throw off the mark for Gabby Gant. Mia Smith back in. Second free throw, good. So here we go with the Lady Mustangs. Here's Blumenstein. Blumenstein with a shot and a foul. The Lady Mustangs are fired up.
Basket's good.
It's the first 2 points tonight for Mariah Blumenstein.
Greenwood
And now she has a chance to make this a 3-point play.
First and fourth quarter. Heading to the line, shooting one more for the Westbury Mustangs. Mariah Blumenstein.
And one is good for Blumenstein. LA Mustangs with some momentum going here. How about this? A 6-1 run for the West LA Mustangs to start the fourth quarter. Exactly what they needed. Yeah, hopefully they get the scoreboard right across the chip from us. Hopefully they get it back working, because this is driving me nuts. Take away here for Blumenstein. Blumenstein trying to find Hattie Proud. She does. Blumenstein back here for Luther for free. Rolls in. Addison Luther has 4 3-pointers. And look at this coming back for the Lady Mustangs. Addison Luther, 4 3-pointers for 12 points. And the shot, and that banks in for Sophia Gant. This is for a spot in the Perry County Championship. Blumenstein loses at a hard foul. It's not called. And a breakaway, and favor for Greenwood. Georgine Ricker gets on the board in the second half. She had 11 points in the first half. Here she gets her first 2 points of the second half. And shot blocked, but a foul. I feel these fans right in front of us. They are looking behind us because the only working scoreboard is right above us. It is 35-31. 35-31 for Greenwood with 5:53 to go. First free throw for Maya Smith is good. Now coming in for West Perry is Sage Miller. First time seeing her in the game. Sage Miller is a goalkeeper for West Perry girls soccer. Maya Smith, second free throw, no good. $5:55 to go. Wildcats up by 3. The West Perry Lady Mustangs with a big run to make this a one-shot game. And now they're trying to make it 2, and a shot and a hard foul, and a basket counts. Georgine Rickard back-to-back field goals and now looking for a 3-point play. Fouls on Mariah Blumenstein. 9 o'clock Eastern time here in Perry County, Pennsylvania. Let's fans making noise. Too strong of a shot. Too strong of a shot there for Rickard. Here's Blumenstein. Georgie Ricker now has 15 points. And Lady Mustangs head coach Shannon Dyer is going to call a timeout. With 5:32 to go in the fourth quarter. (37-32). Yeah, like this is actually a nightmare. I mean, thank goodness that the technology is working on this side. Not so much over there. But the thing is, I'm looking at the scoreboard. The weird thing about the scoreboard here on the other side is that just the middle part of the scoreboard isn't working. the numbers that you see on the side with the player number, the fouls, and the points, that's accurate. That's working. It's just the middle part where the time and the scores and the team fouls, that is just not working right now. It's a nightmare. But good thing we have two scoreboards here. The only problem is the other scoreboard is right above us. It is 37-32. Lady Mustangs down by 5. And nice hold there for Campbell Kolak for 3. Campbell Kolak has now come alive. She has 16 points. What a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. This is our rematch of the PeCo Championship from last year, and it's living up to the hype here in the semifinals. Player Dressmaster did acknowledge that they are working right now on that scoreboard on the other side of the gym. Hopefully they get that working here soon. Ball is loose. Ball rolls out. West Prairie ball. It is 37-35 for the Greenwood Wildcats. And now the Lady Mustangs have a chance to tie it or take the lead with a 3. Eddie Prowl or to Blumenstein. Blumenstein and some loose, and here's a 3-point for the lead, and it's off the mark for Campbell Kolak this time. Air ball there for Campbell Kolak. Tell you what, if they get that scoreboard working on the other side of the chin, this place has got to go nuts. They're got to be applying. It's like, yay, you got it working, yay. I'll probably be doing the same thing if they get that working. 37-35, 4:23 to go. And there comes the shot, and that's a smart shot because she knew she was going to get the foul. That is Danica Serenko. Serenko, this is her second trip to the free throw line. She went 1 for 1 earlier in the second, 1 for 2, excuse me, in the second quarter. Danica Serenko, 1 point so far in this game. Nice, a nail shot. That's big for the Lady Mustangs. Still only down by 2. No matter if she makes the shot here, it's still going to be a one-shot game. Second free throw also short.
Standard game for Mustangs, number 40, Lily Denker, number 15, Audrey Carter.
And so that's huge for Lady Mustangs. There was a foul there on Greenwood. And now Greenwood head coach Jeff Dietz. Is he calling a timeout? Well, what's the
Technical foul called on West Prairie.
or no, a technical foul on West Prairie. Wait, what just happened? Do we have replay? Do we have something on the replay? Let's a technical foul called on the Mustangs. Was it on the coach Shannon Dyer? What just happened? I don't know, but here's a free throw for Sophia Gant. And you just don't see that very often. Second free throw is no good for Sophia Gant.
Mustangs, Addison Luther, number 13,
38-35 for
Mia Smith.
the Wildcats. And they get the ball back. And this ball is loose. And nice job keeping it in for Greenwood. It's Maddie Weller. There's a shot off the glass and good.
14.
Now it's Gabby Gant.
4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes remaining here. We are halfway through the fourth quarter. Hey, Wildcats up by 5, 40-35. A takeaway. Shot, no good. Almost getting a rebound. Ball is still loose. Who's got to get the end of it? Greenwood. Gant with the to Gabby Gant. Sorenko finds Gabby Gant. Layup, no good. Rebound by Haley Prowl. Here's Blumenstein. Blumenstein with a floater. That is off the mark. Jump ball, Greenwood ball.
Greenwood basketball.
And
Timeout
now
on the floor.
the Mustangs are going to call a timeout. 40-35. And just an unbelievable
30-second
second semifinal.
Score, Greenwood 40, Westbury
3:13 left to go. 3:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. Now this game is anything but over, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, the 2025 Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament is brought to you by the Bank of Landsberg and by PeCo Landscapes. Thank you to those two for the coverage. And bring us exclusive coverage of the 52nd annual Perry County Girls Basketball Tournament. The next time we have a Perry County tournament event, hopefully the scoreboard works better at Susquehanna on Monday and Tuesday, December 29th and 30th. For the boys basketball tournament. Hosted by Susquehanna with the two semifinals, the same as what we've seen here today. So here we go with the Wildcats. Anyway, the high pass gets out of reach, and who has it? Goes off of Blumenstein, Greenwood basketball. That's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. They get to do this again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, we'll have the consolation matchup. And at 7:30 approximately, the championship game tomorrow night. Susquehanna awaits the winner of this one in that championship game. And off the glass is Georgine Rickard. Rickard now with 17 points. What an explosive day for her. Now Lane Mustangs in trouble. Blake Dyer goes over to Addison Lufer. And a push called against the Wildcats. Hopefully they get that scoreboard operating well tomorrow night. Greenwood down to Wildcat defense to watch for the pick and roll. No such thing here. Got Addison Lufer. That pass was tipped, so this would not be a half-court violation. It was tipped. That doesn't mean a backcourt violation. That's what Greenwood was arguing about. They saying that was tipped. That should be a backcourt violation. Sorry, it does not work that way.
Her first team score.
Again, call on the foul. That's her first. Team's third here in the fourth.
She's replacing number 24, Mariah Blumenstein.
So Audrey Gardner comes in for Mariah Blumenstein. And Gardner, she thought about taking a straightaway free. And Gardner. Here's Prowl. Prowl over to Gardner. Well, here is Audrey Gardner now. The pass from Campbell Kolak. Gotta be careful here. And our pass is tipped. And try to go for it. And a double dribble is called on Haley Prowl. 1:53 to go. Near regulation.
Reentering the game, number 10 and number 20. Brooklyn Wolf and
Looking very good for the Greenwood Wildcats. Let's see what happens here. A Hail Mary pass gets tipped. Still loose, and Greenwood will have it on the other side.
Greenwood basketball. Time on the floor.
And timeout called by Greenwood.
30-second timeout.
So 30-second time for the Wildcats, 42-35 with a minute 50 to go in the fourth quarter. Tomorrow night is night number 2 of the 52nd annual Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament. We will start at 6 o'clock, same time as we did here today for the consolation third place game between the Newport Buffaloes and the loser of this game, while the winner of this game at 7:30 takes on the Susquehanna Blackhawks in our championship tomorrow night. Approximately 7:30. Hopefully the scoreboard is working by then. There we go after the Greenwood timeout.
Westbury basketball.
And ball goes out, not touched by the Mustangs.
Back into the game for the Mustangs. Number 30, Haley Brown.
If you're Westbury down by 7, you have to get a basket on this one. You have to get some points, and no matter if it's 2 or 3, not quite time to be desperate just yet, but you have to score. So Looper take her time on this one a little bit. Here's Haley Prowl. Prowl finds Gardner. Gardner over to Kolak. Back down middle for Prowl. Prowl with a shot. And that ball is loose. Greenwood ball. Greenwood student section pointing towards the official saying that should be White's ball. And it is. Blake Dyer back in for the Lady Mustangs. Georgine Ricker back in for the Wildcats. There's Gabby Gant. Lady Wildcats, they can hang on to this ball for as long as they can. Remember, the shot clock for PIAA doesn't go into effect until 2028. There you go with the Wildcats. They can hang on for the rest of this game and move on to for a chance to defend your Perry County Championship. There's a whistle, jump ball, West Perry ball.
Westbury possession. Gardner and Prowl back in. Zarenko back in.
We are in the final minute of this second semifinal. 57 seconds to go. Here's Blake Dyer. Blake Dyer, pass down in front. Back to Dyer. Gardner, desperation free. Off target. And it's Greenwood ball.
Brooklyn Wolf checking in.
42 seconds remaining.
Smith checking in.
Wildcats under triple defense. Brooklyn Wolf in the takeaway. And now easy breakaway and shot doesn't go in, but that's good for Lady Mustangs. Campbell Kolak. She is 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. She has 16 points so far, and for 17 and 18 right here.
Shooting a pair for the Mustangs. Campbell Kolak.
Campbell Kolak, the freshman. There's her third straight free throw. Substitution now coming for Lady Wildcats. Danica Sarenko back in. Coming for Maddie Weller. Campbell Kolak, see what she does in the second. She nails it.
34 seconds remaining. 42-37.
42-47, back to a 5-point game. And a whistle.
Delay of game warning on West Perry.
A delay of game warning against West Perry. That's a call you do not hear very often. It's been called. It's just a warning, so Green will have another chance to get in, and they do. Line Sylvia again. Sylvia again clears. Rolling Wolf trying to get it back, and there is no foul. But goes out of bounds. Wildcat ball. 24 seconds remaining. I'll just pass over to Sophia again. And there's got to be an intentional foul call
Personal
for
foul
Maya
on West
Smith.
Perry, number 13, Mia Smith. That's her first. Greenwood is in the bonus.
Mia Smith, excuse me. Intentional foul.
At the line, shooting a pair.
And it's the fifth foul for West Prairie as a team. 2 free throws here for Sophia again. Yeah, first free throw is good.
Third foul for Mustangs. Well within the Wildcats.
Greenwood Wildcats looking to get back to the Perry County Championship. One more for Sophia again. She has been good from the free throw line, and she remains solid. And now 3-point shot, desperation time for Lady Mustangs. Offensive rebound. And Audrey Garner gets her first field goal tonight. Lady Mustangs have to intentional foul, they do.
Personal foul, West Perry, number 20.
That's a foul on Brooklyn Wolf.
Brooklyn Wolf.
2 more free throws coming.
Heading to the line to shoot there
Once
with
again,
3.3
it is Sophia again.
Sylvia again.
Three seconds remaining, and that is going to put the game on ice. The West Prairie Mustang fans in shock. But the Green Wildcats coming off a spectacular season a year ago. Second free throw, and that's 4 in a row now for Sophia Gant. 5 seconds will take off. One more shot for the Mustangs on the road, and that will take us to the end of our second semifinal.
46, West Perry, 39. Tomorrow night, second night of
And
the
so
Perry
our schedule is set with the Green Wildcats,
consolation game will feature your Newport Buffalo
46-39, the final.
championship contest. Susquehanna Lady Hawks will take on the Greenwood Wildcats.
And it's going to be a fun day tomorrow for sure. And the Green Wildcats are 1 win away from doing something they haven't done this millennium, and that is to win back-to-back Perry County championships. The Green Wildcats, they'll be looking to do just that. They only won back-to-back Perry County championships twice in the history of this tournament. The first time was in 1979 and 1980. And then last time they did it was in 1995 and 1996. So now, in 2024 and 2025, the Green Wildcats are looking to do just that as they beat the West Prairie Lady Mustangs for the second straight year, 46-39. And that sets up our schedule for tomorrow. In the Constellation third place game at 6 o'clock tomorrow night right here at Greenwood, it will be the West Prairie Lady Mustangs and the Newport Buffaloes. And then approximately around 7:30, we'll have our Perry County Championship game as the Greenwood Wildcats will take on the Susquehanna Blackhawks in what promises to be a very exciting matchup. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in as the West Prairie Lady Mustangs start their season 0-1 while Greenwood starts 1-0. And we'll be back here tomorrow night on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone official page and on Perry County Talk Sports Zone YouTube channel tomorrow night right here at Greenwood High School for day 2 coverage of the 52nd annual Perry County Girls Basketball Tournament. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for West Prairie versus Newport, and then our championship, Greenwood versus Susquehanna. It's going to be a fun one. Until then, on behalf of all of us here at Greenwood High School, our producer Nick Miller, our graphics designer Tracy Folt, the 4 athletic directors in Perry County, Greenwood's Matt Bingaman, West Prairie's Alan Marshall, Susquehanna's Scott Markowitz, Newport Sean Lesh, and on behalf of everybody here at Greenwood High School, I am Alex Wallace saying so long from Greenwood High School. This has been a presentation of semifinal coverage of the 52nd annual Perry County Girls Basketball Championship Tournament exclusively on the Perry County Talk Sports official page and on Perry County Talk YouTube channel. presented by the Bank of Landsberg and PeCo Landscape. I'll see you tomorrow night. Your final scoring semifinal number 2, the Greenwood Wildcats winning 46-39. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.